Well, it's another check-in day. So scale hasn't moved much since Monday, so time for another adjustment. I was hoping he would say I could do more cardio because then I could go to CrossFit another day or do Peloton or something, but he took away some carbs, he took away some fats, nothing too crazy, which is fine because I don't have any hunger issues right now. But he bumped my steps from 11,000 to 12,000, and holy fuck. I know it's only 1,000, but like I was just getting in over that 11 with doing, walking for my warm up and cool down for my workouts. And then like at the gym between my sets, I would pace to try and get extra steps in. And, then taking my normal movement breaks during the day, it was just sort of getting close to that 11. But some days I'd have to pace in my bedroom just to finish it off or whatever. So the 11 was manageable, but definitely needed to focus on it or I'd miss it. Moving to 12, like fuck, definitely gonna have to make some extra efforts here. So I came home to let the dog out, and yeah, I'm walking around in circles in my backyard while I wait for her to do her thing. I really just wanted him to say I could do some cardio, like real cardio. I know why he's doing it, because you want to keep your need for cardio low so that when you do need to start adding it, it doesn't get out of hand. So that's how people can end up doing like 2 hours of cardio or something like that, because your body adjusts to it, which is why we have to keep making adjustments with my check-ins, is because my body adjusts. My body adjusts quickly to low calories. So that's why like when we make an adjustment, we'll see an initial dip and then it'll plateau, because I adjust really quickly to lower calories, which is part of why I don't really have any hunger issues, because my body's just like, okay, cool, we'll just slow everything down. So we're trying to avoid that. He did say that we may have to play around with some refeeds just to avoid some of that adaptation. So we'll see where that goes. But for right now, I'm just gonna be walking in circles a lot, I guess. I don't know. So that's that. I was kind of like, damn, just let me do more CrossFit. But I have to control myself. So that's that situation. But I get it. I've just been like dancing around this like 141. I'll go into like the high 140s, and I just want to get under that 140, because that was our goal with this cut, was to get under the 140, hopefully to like 138. And then like maintain that, take a diet break, just maintain it until basically like January. It's end of August now. And then in January we would do like an official start to prep for a show. So I don't know here. Yeah. Oh, and because I'm such a genius, I left my watch on my bathroom counter. I don't weigh myself with my watch on normally, because I don't even have it on yet. I usually weigh myself like immediately after I go pee. But I don't know. I was driving the kids to school and I was running around and whatever. I had my watch on and I was like, oh, before I get dressed, I need to go and weigh myself. So I took it off to weigh myself and forgot to put it back on. So now I don't know how many fucking steps I have, because I've gone for 4.5 hours without steps, without it being recorded. I shouldn't say without steps, without it being recorded. So I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of look at my normal pattern, and however many steps I normally get during that time of day, I guess I'll just assume I got, because I did everything like I normally do. So I don't know. I'm a dummy, but won't be getting to 12 on the watch today for sure, because missing that time window, but I'm going to try to at least get to it in real life. So, yeah. fun time. Your girl, in her infinite wisdom, has decided to detox from caffeine. That's right. The last thing I have left. I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing this, besides the fact that I know that I get zero effect from it. So sometimes you just have to detox so that can be effective when you do need it. So what I've been doing is not cold turkey. Not cold turkey. That's a recipe for a headache. What I did is, since last Saturday, I pulled back to just having one super coffee throughout. Like, I only get one for the day. I can have it all at once. I can split it, but whatever, I get one. No caffeine through energy drinks or anything. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got one of those big, like, box of Joes or whatever they call it, of decaf. Because part of, like, when you're not having a bunch of, like, crappy drinks or whatever, is you kind of get tired of just the taste of water. So I was like, well, I can feel like I'm having coffee without having the caffeine if I get decaf. So I did that. I split it into a bunch of different cups, and then it left me like one for each day this week. My coworkers go to Starbucks today, and they offered to bring me some. So I asked for just a cold brew of decaf. So that's what I have here. The ice is melted, so it's super boring now. But this is what I'm doing. So I get an extra cup. I just took it from the break room. And of course, because it's me, I gotta weigh it. So I picked up a bunch of sugar-free, low-fat creamers. So I have this one here at work. It's a Starbucks hazelnut latte one. So I'm gonna use that. There are also like 3 different flavors of super coffee creamer, which my regular Jewel does not have that. So I grabbed them and they last for like months in the fridge. So they're some outside garage fridge until I need them. So what I do is I add a little bit of creamer. It's about 2 ounces. Every little bit counts, guys. Okay, 2 ounces. And then I have Tarani sugar-free vanilla, which I'm gonna put in here. Which is about 0.3 of an ounce. And then I have stevia, which is also sugar-free. You don't need much of stevia. Like literally an itty bitty squirt. This is gonna make my sweet cream because my favorite drink with Starbucks is the iced coffee with sweet cream. And ain't nobody doing that. So get yourself a frother. This is a little travel one. I love that it's a travel one. It makes it fancy. My coworkers make fun of me for this, but I don't care. Do my life. I always put it in the creamer first before I turn it on. Otherwise, I end up splashing it everywhere. So anyway, here we go. I don't know. I probably can't show this to you, but basically it's frothing up that mixture, making it nice and foamy. I'm just mixing. This is happening. That's good. All right, so I'm gonna put my own sweet cream in this. And God help me because this is pretty full. Actually, I think I need to drink it down a little bit. Hang on. I hate black coffee. Anyway, I'm gonna put this up in here. I don't know if you can see that. That was about half the creamer. I'm gonna let that sit for a hot sec and like drop down, which is also incredibly satisfying to watch if anyone else has OCD like me. I'll have my first couple of sips. Ooh. Again, don't want to waste anything when you have macros. I'll drink this down a little bit and then I'll add in the rest for the remainder of the cup. But this way I feel like I'm still having my coffee without the caffeine and without all of the added sugar. So it comes out, it actually works for both. Yeah, so that's that. I am definitely feeling the lack of caffeine, definitely by the afternoon. And that just kind of sucks. Tomorrow, I haven't decided. So tomorrow will be one weekend of reducing my caffeine. So then I have to decide if I'm gonna take and have only half of a super coffee per day for a week, or if I'm just gonna say no super coffee. I'm gonna have to think on that. Or maybe one day half, one day none. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm doing. This is setting in very nicely. That is so much better with the sweet cream in it. You're welcome. Caffeine detox. And my door is shut here in my office because I get a little crabby when I want my caffeine and I can't have it, so that's my update for today. Here getting my steps in. I'm drinking my decaf coffee. So, as of, today's Monday, as of Saturday, Saturday, sorry. I decided to do half a super coffee Saturday, half a super coffee yesterday, and today we're doing none. So this is the next progression. I'm only on decaf. I'll do no decaf today. I will do a half tomorrow. I will do no caffeine today. I'll do half a super coffee tomorrow. And then I'll do another none on Wednesday with the hopes of getting multiple no caffeine days by next week. That's my plan. I'm tugging with do I just pull the rug out and just be like, forget it, I'm not just going to do any of it so I can be done with this quicker and be able to have it back. But honestly, I don't even know if I missed the caffeine part as I just missed the taste. I missed the taste. So I'm working on it with this decaf stuff. It doesn't taste quite the same, but I'm working on it. We'll get there. Figured I'd give an update. I haven't done much of that this week. So had a check-in yesterday. Okay. First of all, in an effort to get my protein in and not have to put forth very much effort, I had like one of those pre-cooked ham things, like where they're sliced and everything. So I was like, oh, I'll have that. So I had a decent amount of it on Thursday, had a decent amount of it on Friday. I have been 100% retaining water because of all the sodium. So my scale actually will tell you like body water percentage or whatever. So normally I'm like mid to low 53%, and I was over 54%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but think about it. Like a percentage of me at 140 pounds, that's 1.4 pounds, right? So like makes a difference when you're fighting for pounds here. So that sucked. So I really tried to focus on taking in my water and trying to flush that out. So still sort of fighting that battle. Went down and went up again. But I did my check-in with my coach, and he says they're still showing an overall trend down, so that's good. We're gonna keep the plan the same for right now, and I check in again on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Today was a CrossFit day, so we had deadlifts, and then a pretty basic workout just with like rowing. The deadlifts, I thought I would feel, so I did legs last night, so I was like, I don't know how this is gonna feel. Like I literally did them less than 12 hours ago. Not the best, but I didn't know what the workout was gonna be. So anyway, deadlifts were okay. They just started to feel heavy toward the end, but I tied my PR, which I think for being lower weight than my normal and being at significantly lower calories and just doing legs, I think that's pretty good actually. I always love a good PR, so that kind of wish I had. But I also didn't want to get hurt, so I knew when to stop. And that's that. But then the rowing, it was like row for 500 meters, obviously as fast as you can, rest 3 minutes, do it again, like do that 3 times. Wasn't much of anything really. And normally I'm pretty good at rowing. It's probably what thing I'm most confident on in terms of the cardio stuff there at CrossFit. So, went into it, tried to keep a pace below 2 minutes, like nothing crazy. And I definitely
was feeling low energy, like just feeling the burn in my legs way sooner than I normally would. Like cardiovascularly wise, it was fine, but my legs were just tired. So yeah, I think the combination of just doing my legs last night and being on lower calories definitely is being felt. So yeah, it's part of the process. And it's like, you know, people love the process of losing weight usually and hate the process of gaining it, but there's things that come with it, you know, like you try to preserve your muscle as much as possible. Like that's the entire goal. That's why you have such high protein, but like it does happen. You will lose some lean muscle eventually. But just like the energy stores by being so low in carbs for so long, like you don't have a lot of energy. You burn out faster. So that just is what it is. That's why when you do get carbs, you feel like a fucking superhero, because it's like someone just juiced you. That energy is just sitting there waiting. So I don't know. Definitely, I think this is the first day where I really noticed it. It's okay. I will live, I guess. So just kind of comes with the territory. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm hoping I can get this water retention under control a little bit here, but I really would like to get under 140 this week. Really would like that. I've just been dancing, so see what the next couple days hold. Y'all, I need to share some shit. I am crabby as fuck, so I apologize for that. And I wasn't going to record this, but I was like, no, this is what everyone else goes through. Everyone has days like this. I need to show that. So, this is day 3 of no caffeine. I'm doing okay. I'm not getting any headaches or anything like that. But I don't know. I think I just miss having flavor in my drinks. So I showed you guys what I did with my decaf. Yeah. But tired of drinking water. So I got some of those like water flavorings that are 0 sugar, which they're not always truly 0 sugar. There's one off the serving that they list. But this one said 0 sugar per bottle. But it has like sucralose in it. So I don't know. But I don't know if that's contributing to it, because artificial sweeteners can cause inflammation, depending how sensitive someone's body is to it. So I don't know. I'm frustrated. You know, I think I mentioned like I felt like I was retaining water based on, you know, where my scale usually has me. I'm usually like low 53% body water, and it's been 54 today, almost 55%. And like I get, okay, who cares, like 1 or 2% body water, but when you're using the scale to judge how effective your program is working right now, it's fucking frustrating, because 1% is 1.4 pounds. So being off by 2% is almost 3 pounds. And I can't figure it out. I haven't had that ham that I thought was super salty that was causing it. The only thing I could think of that I've done differently is cut out caffeine. And I may be having a little bit more artificial sweetener than normal, but not even close to large amounts, like literally a serving. So I don't get it. I'm frustrated, and obviously because I'm slightly higher on the water percentage, the weight is slightly higher, and like a reasonable me, nutrition coach me is like, it's just a water fluctuation. You don't gain fat that fast. Like, you know this, you know the science behind this. But I'm still super fucking salty about it. No pun intended, but like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm making the progress that I should at this point, even though, you know, my coach said Monday, like, pretty much on target, 8 pounds down in 8 weeks with him, but I don't know. I'm a perfectionist and I don't like the direction or the stagnation that it feels like, and I'm just crabby about it. And it sucks when you're doing everything that you think that you're supposed to be doing and you're not getting the results that you want. And I know you guys have been there. I know that's when people usually quit. I'm not gonna quit. I'm just fucking frustrated. Something has to change, and I don't know what it is. I'm hitting all my steps. I'm hitting all my macros. I'm getting in my water. I'm doing all my workouts. Just fucking frustrated. So there's that. My sleep has been decent too. It hasn't been bad. So I don't know. I have my next check-in with my coach tomorrow. Oh, I'm also having digestive issues too. Because when you're on lower calories, your fiber is naturally lower than normal because you're eating less food. So that causes some other things to slow down. So I don't know. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with my coach, let him know how I feel when I do the check-in tomorrow. But I'm a perfectionist and I don't like reporting that things don't go how I want them to go. And like, I know that's a natural part of the process, but I still don't like it. I don't like it. It fucking sucks. Like I said, this is a spot where a lot of people will give up and be like, oh, what I'm doing isn't working. But that's not the case. Like, sometimes that just means that we need to look more at stuff. We need to dive a little deeper. We might need to make some adjustments. Like, I'm sure that's what he's going to do, but you don't give up. So I'm also seeing my doctor tomorrow. I thought it would be a good idea to see if I can get some hormones checked. Before I had this stuff going on, I just decided, like, bitch just turned 40, like, let's get some labs done. And if I'm going to go into a prep next year, I kind of want to know some of my baselines and if there's anything that needs to be adjusted before then, so that I can be in the best situation possible. I want to do that now, so we'll see. But I just wanted to share this. I guess the good part is my caffeine withdrawal isn't really that bad. It's more that I just want to have flavor besides water when I drink something. So, but no other symptoms or anything like that. So it's possible. And it's not going to be forever. I'm just detoxing from caffeine a little bit so that when I do use it again, I actually get some effects from it. So, I don't know. I decided to take the dog for a walk, regroup, refocus, listen to my podcast stuff, and just put my head down and keep grinding, and we'll see what the coach says tomorrow. Like, that's what I have them for. It's for them to assess and tell me what to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just salty. All right, y'all, I did not want to end the video with that. So even though it's actually Thursday, the beginning of my next week and what should be my next video, I just wanted to recap because I didn't like how I left that last video. So it's the next morning. I had my check-in. I did my check-in. I shared how I was feeling with my coach, which is so key. So many times my clients, I think,
when they're not feeling good about things, will avoid doing their check-in because they're afraid of either like disappointing me, or they're just not in a good mental place with it. But sharing how you feel about it and sharing the data, it is what it is necessary for your coach to be able to figure out how to help you. Like, that's why they're there. So I did my check-in. The weight wasn't any better. It was exactly the same again. Shared my feelings. I mentioned that, do you think there's anything to do with caffeine or anything like that? He didn't really seem to think so. Which, by the way, I'm on day 4 of no caffeine. Yay. But basically he was just like, well, we'll just adjust. You're looked at your food logs. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. We will just adjust. Everyone's bodies are different, and you didn't do anything wrong, I guess. And I think I needed to hear that, and have that reinforcement that this just is sort of part of the process and learning how my body is going to respond to things. So we just made an adjustment, and I will talk about all that in my next video, but I did not want to leave this video with my last commentary being all salty and disappointed and frustrated and stuff like that. So every day is a new day. Share your feelings with your coach, with your accountability partner, whoever it is. Sharing those feelings helps get it out of here so that you can regroup, refocus, and if you have to adjust what you're doing, then you adjust what you're doing. It's not the end of the world. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, comment, share, help me out. The more interaction I get from you guys, the more suggestions that my videos will be given to other people, and hopefully I can help them too. But just remember my lovely tagline: evolve your body, evolve your life. If you can do that stuff, you are good to go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.